I recently had an aha moment. And if you're a yoga teacher looking to build a yoga business, grab some paper, grab a pen, and take some notes, because this might change the way that you're running your business or working your daily activities for your business. So let's go through this. I recently was reminded of this tracker system. And this is for a health and fitness company I joined years ago. I love their products. I love the workouts. I love the nutrition component. I love their mindfulness and yoga type stuff and everything that they're about. So I printed off this daily tracker just to see what it was like working this business. And I realized, this is my aha, is that this tracker system doesn't have to be for just that company. It is not unique to them. You can use these, they call them the 4 vital behaviors, in any business in order to see and find success over a long period of time. Like consistently, if you do these things, you will be successful. So many of us out there as yoga teachers are just like grabbing at strings, teaching 10 to 20 classes a week and trying to gain a bunch of followers because that's what we see other Instagram yogis doing. And that's not what works. What works is this. And I want to go through this with the example of how this can pertain to you as a yoga teacher and what you should be doing as a yoga teacher. So, first of all, grab a pen and paper and we'll go through it. All right, on the top, I could just give this to you, but I'm going to talk through it. On the top, restate your why, your reason for doing what you do, your reason for becoming a yoga teacher. And then also state your target market. And this is helpful for those of you who are hosting retreats or hosting classes that you personally have to get people into. If you're working for a studio or a gym, it's kind of on them to do the marketing. But if you're building up your own yoga business, not studio, but like yoga business as yourself, you will have to know what your target market is. So write that down as well. So I'm going to go through the 4, again, they call them vital behaviors, but they can be called pillars or the 4 sections or the 4 things that you have to do. And then they're broken down a little bit more. I'm going to quick mention them. You can write them down and then mention how they pertain to you as a yoga teacher. Number 1, be proof the products work. Number 2, connect, invite, follow up. Number 3, get people results. And number 4, do personal development. So number 1, we'll break this down a little bit. Number 1 is be proof the products work. For you as a yoga teacher, your product is yoga. Your product is a service. So you should be doing your yoga practice every single day. Non-negotiable. A lot of us out there as yoga teachers are just trying to make a buy, and sometimes our personal practice kind of falls aside. Try to avoid that. Do your best to make sure that you're doing your personal practice, whether it's 5 minutes of meditation or it's an hour and a half of rigorous yoga practice, yoga asana practice. Whatever it is, keep your personal practice sacred. That's one of the vital behaviors. Number 2, connect, invite, and follow up. I think this is where a lot of people get stuck because they think that by having more likes on their Facebook page or more Instagram followers that you're making a bigger impact. Not necessarily. So let's break down what you actually have to do on social media in order to make that impact or make a difference or fill your classes, fill your retreats. Okay, there's a few things that go along with this. So the connect part. The first thing with connect is initiate connections and add followers. So instead of waiting for people to come to you, asking you how you can help them, go to them and say, hey, how's it going? Like a simple, hey, hello, how are ya? Goes a long way sometimes. Very rarely do the average population get a DM or a direct message in their Instagram inbox. It's rare. And even some people that I've reached out to just to say hi, because I think it's kind of fun to put the social back in social media, they're surprised. Like, why are you interested in me? And honestly, I'm like, I don't know, I'm just over here saying hi to people. So anyway, just initiate connections. Sometimes it's going to go to a longer conversation. Sometimes it'll just stop. You don't know until you do the initiation. Also with connecting, do a social media post that showcases the benefits of your yoga lifestyle or has a call to action. I know you've seen out there tons and tons of videos and photos of yogis in crazy poses, like a look at me post. Sure, they're kind of inspiring, but they're not helping really. And after a while of seeing those crazy poses over and over and over again, I kind of get sick of them. So how can you help another person? How can they benefit? Can you showcase how they, your consumer, your client, your eventual yoga student can benefit from what you're offering, or from a yoga lifestyle, or a retreat, whatever it is? Share the benefits or as a call to action. A call to action is saying, click here, or leave a comment, or make sure to like this, or make sure to subscribe, whatever it is, that's a call to action. The next one when it comes to connecting is update your Instagram story throughout the day. If you're on Instagram, which let's face it, most yoga people are, post about things more than just your yoga practice or your yoga life. Post about daily life, yoga clips, if you use any certain yoga products, healthy meal or meal prep, maybe you're showcasing and all about that vegan lifestyle. Invite and promote a group, a poll or call to action. And a really important one is to recognize the people that you're helping. Recognize your friends. Do a shout out. Like, recognize others. Don't make it all about you. Recognize achievement. And then with inviting is, also connecting, responding to any and all new likes, comments, or views. So it's easy to get likes, with hashtags and whatnot. Respond to those people who are liking you. Initiate a conversation or respond to comments saying thank you. Or my role when responding to comments is make sure that your comment is, you put just as much effort into your comment as you did someone else. If someone does an emoji, you write an emoji. If someone has this long drawn out paragraph, maybe write a paragraph or at least a sentence or two just to answer their comment or question. Here's the inviting. Invite at least 5 people to join. Here it says challenge group or learn about the opportunity. But this is invite 5 people every single day to your retreat, to your class, to your workshop, whatever it is. Invite at least 5 people. Ask them if they want to go. Tell them where to sign up. See if it's something that they would be interested in. So ask like 5 people every single day if they want to join you on your quest for yoga life, yoga living, whatever you're offering. And then lastly, the follow-up. Follow up with people that you've invited. An easy way to do this is to track on a piece of paper or to, you can do it on a computer or on your phone. So track your conversations, track your invites, and follow up with them. I know it sometimes can be tedious, but this is going to give you way more impact and way more reach than if you were just going for the number of likes and subscribers and followers on your social media. So step it up a notch and actually be the one to initiate and be the one to be helpful for others. Okay, that was number 2, which was connect, invite, and follow up. That's a big one. So that one is something I hope that you guys are all going to work on. Okay, number 3 is get people results. Contribute to your community, whether that's in the studio or online if you have a group or wherever it is. Contribute to your community. This is challenge group. If you have an accountability group, contribute to it. Just like be part of the community wherever you are. Attend classes. Go to other teachers' workshops. Meet other people. That's how you're going to meet other people. That's how you're going to have deeper connections. And then with getting people results, recognize achievement, like we did in some posts and shout outs on social media. Also recognize achievements because it just makes people feel special. When you recognize that they are making a positive impact, that they've had success or results or are feeling better, it's awesome. And people love to be talked about. People love to be shouted out. Of course, maybe ask them before you do some long drawn out post about it. Helping people also, I added this one myself, is to plan your classes and lessons. So if you're really going to help people, make sure that you have a plan, make sure that you do the research behind how you're helping them. And the last one is personal growth or professional growth. You should be spending at least 15 minutes a day engaged in personal or professional growth. So you could be reading a new yoga book or a personal development book. You could be listening to an amazing podcast, and I'm always listening to podcasts, and there are some great yoga teacher podcasts out there and business podcasts, whatever it is you're interested in. Keep being a student. So personal growth is continuing to grow yourself, to be a student of yoga, to be a student of life, continue to increase that growth meter. Anyway, that is how this daily tracker system, hopefully you were taking notes, can help you and how you can apply that to your yoga business. And if you did these things, and I actually wrote it down myself in my yoga business tracker, so it's the same thing, it's just more yoga oriented. And that's what I actually help people with my yoga mentorship, is I make sure that they're doing these things, and they can use this as their tracker. This one, the yoga one. So anyway, I did take it and then switch it up a little bit for yoga business compared to the coaching business. But it's, when you're a yoga teacher, you're also basically a coach. You're coaching people into the yoga lifestyle. So that's what I help people with yoga mentoring, helping them see what are the activities that you should be doing and what are you wasting your time with. Hopefully it's not content creation, because I don't even want to get into that. I see so many people teaching others how to do content creation, and that is not the most important thing. Connecting, inviting, following up, those things. Okay, anyway, that was my aha moment. Hope that was helpful. If you want to learn more or reach out to me for yoga teacher coaching, yoga mentoring, resources, guides, all that stuff, I'm at ashleyrosehagen.com. I hope to see you over there, or maybe on Facebook or Instagram. Bye.